I have the pleasure right now of speaking to the Artios winners for tonight's theater in Los Angeles category, Henry IV, dealing Tracy Lilienfield, Emily Towler. Congratulations. Emily, I had the pleasure of talking to you last year. You were here for the Spotlight Award, and Tracy, I know you are no stranger to the Artios, your fourth win, if I have done my research correctly. So is it, old hat by now, or still kind of exciting for you?
Always exciting, yes.
You are best known, I think, for your television work, but I know that you started in theater in New York and then moved to Los Angeles, did theater there, and transitioned to TV. Now you're back to theater with Henry IV. Can you tell me a little bit more about how this project came to be, how you were attached to it?
Ben Donnenberg, who's the artistic director of Shakespeare Center LA, is somebody I knew a million years ago in New York. When I first came out here, I worked for him a little bit. Then we took a long break, and they do a big benefit every year for the company that I help him with. And I've done a few of their summer shows, and then this one was going to be a big deal, and I was very, very excited and proud to be part of it.
Well, I think it's easy to say that this project is very different from TV. It's Shakespeare, outdoors at night, But I'm wondering, is it really, when it comes down to it, how much of your process changes in the room with an actor based on the type of project you're casting?
Well, this was different. I didn't direct anybody. I was so grateful for all the actors who dusted off their Shakespeare monologues and came in. It was a holiday weekend. We had the director there, only Dan Sullivan, so proud and awed to have him there. But I let him do his thing. So I just mostly watched.
I saw in an interview once where you talked about casting theater in LA was difficult at times. I wonder if you could elaborate on that. And both of you talk about the challenges of casting theater in a film and TV-centric town.
I don't remember that, but I remember feeling when I first came out here, I cast for the Pasadena Playhouse, and it was hard. I think, not every actor who comes to LA is wanting to do theater, and of course I wanted them to. So that was hard. Then I took a long break. It's not like I do it very often. But this was going to be pretty high profile with Tom Hanks in it. And I was thrilled at the people that were interested and wanted to be a part of it.
So, Emily, not to put you on the spot here, but you have the pleasure of working with Tracy. And what makes her such a good casting director? Pretend she's not even here. Pretend she's not even here. Go ahead.
I did Shakespeare as a child, and I loved it. And it was a language that I always wanted to be better at. And I've loved the opportunities that Tracy's brought me along for the ride with. Just, exploring and seeing what actors can speak the language. I mean, I think that's such a challenge, and especially when casting a project like this or the benefits we've done for the Shakespeare Center, it's always just fascinating to see what actors, I know and love from film and television that also have this in their back pocket. And so I think that's kind of the best part. But Tracy, has given me that opportunity, and Ben, and I just always appreciate that every year it's a new challenge, and this this was a bigger challenge, but just as fun and really fun to see some actors really, especially live theater outside. That was really exciting for me, and just to be in it, it felt very exciting.
You mentioned noticing which film and TV actors have that theater chops, in their back pocket. When casting for, say, TV, is that something you notice, the theater credits on the resume? Does that make a difference in your experience?
Yeah. I mean, it's where I started. It's what I gravitate towards. I like trained actors. I think, you have to be in charge of your body, your voice, your whole instrument, and that comes with training. Not to say that there aren't plenty of very successful television actors who do a different thing, but I respond to that.
That's great. Well, one last question, it's a very important one. Where do you put the Artios?
In our office. In our office, I guess.
No, I'm
or
not.
No.
No.
You're going to put yours on a shelf across from your bed?
I am lucky enough to have a few others, so I think there's a spot. There's a spot. But, I have a special Artios for being on the steering committee when we unionized, and that has a very different, very special spot, too. So
that's so nice.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to you both. It's a great night. I hope you enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you for talking with me. I really appreciate it, and enjoy the rest of the party.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks so much.